Before I start the video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Okay, let's start. After witnessing a vision from the future devil, Aki draws back and starts to avoid Reze's assaults as she goes in to attack her once more. Reze strikes the ground with her arm transformed into a missile in revenge, setting off a huge explosion. It is shown that the violence fiend arrived, managed to grasp Aki, and pulled him out of the blast to safety as she is thrown back by her own blast. Aki makes the remark that he has never been so glad to see a devil, as Violence Fiend apologizes for his tardiness. Reze pauses as the two turn to face her, saying that she has lost a lot of blood and that a 2-against-1 combat is unreasonable given the circumstances. Violence Fiend concurs and asks Aki if they should accept a disadvantage in the fight, but Aki outright rejects the idea. Reze then admits that her hesitation was a ruse as a monstrously large typhoon devil crashes through a neighboring structure and offers to join the battle. Angel Devil, who is nearby, glides through the debris while soothing the dying victims by absorbing their life force. Angel Devil moves over to Denji's torso, which is now being held by Beam, and gives him blood, giving him power and causing Denji to wake up nude. Beam exclaims with joy that Denji is super cool. Denji is told by Angel Devil that he must decide if he wants to kill Reze or die and give her his heart. Before deciding to kill her, Denji considers this and claims that it is an easy choice. Reze's immense strength alarms Denji. Beam is consulted by Angel Devil, who remarks that he seems to know more about the Chainsaw Devil. Beam advises Denji to swing from building to building using the chains from his chainsaws in order to travel more swiftly. Denji instructs Beam to change into a shark as he grows excited about the prospect of increasing his power. As he does, Denji gets dressed and leaps onto his back, and uses the chains of his chainsaw as a set of reins, expecting to manage Beam like a horse. Beam and Angel Devil both make observations about this absurd way of moving, but Denji ignores them. Aki and Reze are shocked and Denji and Beam rush towards the conflict. The Typhoon Devil accompanies them enthusiastically as they proceed. Violence Fiend remarks that they can only witness the struggle between Denji, Beam, Reze, and the Typhoon Devil as the combined force of the explosions and typhoons that send the others flying back. Denji is able to amputate Reze's leg by moving in. She receives blood from the Typhoon Devil, who heals her. Reze and Denji both express excitement over how absurd the conflict is. Angel Devil is hurled back as the fury keeps going. Aki reaches for his shirt, but he starts to fumble with the placard he is holding. Asserting that he should let go because he has already embraced death, Angel Devil reaches out to him. Angel Devil closes his eyes and remembers a young woman from his past as Aki begins to lose control of Angel Devil's shirt. Aki snatches Angel Devil's hand and drags him back to safety at that precise moment. Angel Devil snaps at Aki for grabbing his hand because it cut his lifespan by 2 months. Aki replies that he has had enough of watching people die in front of my eyes, and would prefer that Angel Devil pass away if he must. When the fight resumes, Denji has little trouble slicing the Typhoon Devil in half. She tackles the pair from above after losing sight of Reze and sends Denji and Beam flying into the ground. Then Denji crawls out of Beam's mouth, showing that Beam was the one who was most severely injured by the explosion. Reze asks Denji playfully to give up as they are facing each other on a terrace. "Don't wanna," he replies. Reze fires a little blast at Denji, setting off a burn in his right arm. Reze asks him to accept death as he draws nearer. Denji points out that the ocean is directly behind them and reminds her that she taught him to swim as she remarks that he has nowhere else to flee. Another explosion is directed at his other arm by her. The arm is seen to be still attached to Denji's torso once the smoke clears, thanks to a chain he sandwiched between his shoulder and forearm. He manages to wrap Reze in the shackles he has thrown at her before diving into the water. Reze sinks to the bottom since he is unable to explode while wet. The following morning, she reawakens in human form and is found on a nearby beach with Denji and an unconscious Beam. He replies that he did it for his own happiness because he felt that allowing her to be captured or killed would haunt him. She asks him why he revived her. He quips If I'm gonna die, at least let it be at the hands of a beautiful woman, in jest as she points out that she might still easily murder him. Reze starts to chuckle and tells him that she never really liked him and that all of her seductive behavior was intentional. Denji requests to go and flee with her as she prepares to leave. When she presses him about it, he replies that he really likes her and points out that even if all of her words were untrue, she still taught him how to swim, suggesting that they are really fond of each other. Reze approaches him before quickly cracking his neck and turning to leave. If she changes her mind about running away with her. Denji yells out as she passes, inviting her to the cafe that day at noon. Later on that day, Denji gathers his belongings and departs for the cafe.